Hello, hello, hello there, everyone. Alex here with Lucksack Games, here for the next round of this Pauper challenge. I think it's a challenge. So I having to deal with two boys that are fighting. I think this is a keep. Birchlore isn't exactly a dork on one, but it could be a dork on two. When I play Elvish Vanguard. And that means any land off the top gets us into lists. Seems pretty reasonable. Be right back, guys. Alright, still waiting on our opponent. Cool. Good to see that I didn't miss anything. Good to see that I didn't miss anything. Alright. Uh-oh, we're playing against Burn. Uh-oh, we're playing against Burn. That's not great for us. Well, unfortunately for us, I think that our opponent's favored, but I'm not necessarily certain of that. We do have a couple life gain cards. Like, next turn we could draw into a Essence Warden, and that would help offset a lot. But we'll see. We have to draw the magic cards that help us. It's also possible I should have just grabbed Burn, since I don't really know the format. Alright, well obviously this is not a block. Interesting, this Kneel drop can only... Alright, cool. None of the things actually targeted our creatures. Alright, that's pretty good. So here we can go Vanguard, tap 2 Elves, into Birchlore. And we're going to always yield to this, and pass turn. So next turn we're going to drop a list onto the battlefield. I assume that was a Rift Bolt that just got suspended. Forgotten Caves that got cycled. That's fine. Ooh, another lava runner. That's not exactly ideal for us. Guess we'll take 4, go down to 10. We draw Timber Watch. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, playlists. And then I think we're attacking with our 3-3 and blocking with this 3-3. We have 3 of a kind in hand, opponent. Hopefully you don't, or we're probably dead. This doesn't have trample, correct? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're getting in there for 3. Next one will go off with the lists. Make a whole bunch of chump blockers for these get 2 lava runners. That's unfortunate. Alright, the bolt there was pretty bad for us. Now, obviously, I wish I had left back the Vanguard. That is 1 less bolt that just went to our face as well. Alright, so opponent's calculating something, that's for sure. So let's see. That looks like another Forgotten Cave. Yep. Chain Lightning. Well, that's not good for us. If they have another bolt, we just die. Woohoo, opponent just had another bolt. Is that a Rift Bolt and Suspend? That is a Rift Bolt and Suspend. Essence Warden or we die. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. These Hydroblasts seem like they're going to be fairly reasonable. These Weather the Storms seem pretty good. I'm not sure about these Spider Silk armors. I think that they stay in the board. I think I'm going to cut some number of these Distant Melodies because I don't think we're going to live long enough to see most of those. Same with the Lead the Stampedes, and I'm going to trim on the Arbor Elves. Yep, let's try it like that. I imagine that red has got mono blue into mono red. I imagine that we had some pretty... Alright, we'll take the play. Mulligan for some lands, which is a shame because the hand was great with some lands. I think we bottomed the... Alright, let's keep it and bottom this island. Play a turn 1 Elves out. These Timberwatch Elves are all over the place. Alright, let's play the Findhorn now and pass the turn. I think I'm actually probably just going to play a turn 2 Timberwatch. Is that crazy? Alright. That's terrible. That's scary. We basically need Hydroblast right then and there. Huh. Huh. Alright. Well, we're gonna lose our board. That's for sure. That's unfortunate. Alright. Alright, just went with the Searing Blaze. Darn. We could have drawn Hydroblast there and it would have been a blowout. Guess we'll just play another Timberwatch and pass the turn. Alright, so the opponent tapped down on the Martyr of Ashes again. Hydroblast. Hydroblast. Alright, let's see here. Brain Ranger. We'll try and get in there with our 1-1. Let's go. Martyr of Ashes. That's a blowout in half. I have a feeling that people that play this format would know that exists. Alright, hit him for 4. Second main, return a forest to untap. Play it back out and pass the turn. See where this Rift Bolt's going. Alright, the Rift Bolt's going at... Oh, we're still dealing with Suspend. Alright, where's the Rift Bolt going? Alright, the Rift Bolt's going at us. That's fine. So let's see what they draw. See if they burn their Martyr of Ashes here. Seems like a pretty reasonable spot to do it. Guess the bigger question is, which do I save? Alright, so the opponent's going to do Martyr of Ashes. How many red cards are you going to reveal, opponent? It's X damage to each creature worth flying. Alright, so I can save something. I can save two things. I can save two things. Alright, choose that. Untap that, return that. Save that too. Alright, Martyr resolves. Neil drop's pretty good. Just have another burn spell to finish off the Timber Watch. Yeah. No. Second Neil drop won't do it. Timber Watch is a little bit bigger. That's why I didn't... Not why I didn't save the Quarian Ranger, but it's a good thing I didn't. Alright, so we're going to draw. We go Forest, Essence, Birch Lore, and let's start getting in there for some damage. I guess it's only one. I don't think one damage is worth losing the bolt protection we have at the moment. Because currently nothing we have can be bolted. And next turn we can play this Liss. Skewer targeting us. Sure. Probably Needle Drop follow-up. Yep. One mana elf off the top, please. One mana elf off the top. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Liss. I guess if we cast a self this turn, we take a pretty heavy hit. We always yield to that. We lose our bolt protection. We get another 1/1 elf. I'm in. These two. This. Quarian Ranger also can untap the Timber Watch, I guess. So that's pretty good. Bolting Essence Warden. That's fine. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna now pass to the turn. I think we navigated this pretty well, especially considering they had that Martyr of Ashes. Take 3. Take 1. Alright, show me an Elvish Visionary off the top, please. This can pump twice. We currently have 5 elves. Let's draw. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. This one and this one. Distant Melody. Let's draw 5. Elf, please. Into another Distant Melody and an Elvish Vanguard. Alright, well, let's start with Essence Warden. Always yes, always yield. And tap 2 untapped elves to add a green. Steal. Tap 2 untapped elves to add a green. These two. Elvish Vanguard. Triggers. Gain a life. Get another one. Okay. Quirion Rangers ability. Untap Birchlore Rangers. Return this. And let's get in there for a chunk of damage. Alright, there's 10 damage, and we have lethal on board. Kill us, opponent. Kill us, opponent. Alright, this was a pretty cool Elves turn. This is the turn that made me kind of happy to be playing Elves. At 9, they'd literally have to have Bolt, Bolt, Bolt. Alright, cool. They don't have it. We're getting to see a game 3. Alright. Anything we want to change here? I feel like that was kind of exactly how we wanted to play that. Let's run it back. It'll be a little bit harder to get there on the draw, but we'll do our best. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh. After I hit the mulligan button. Odds that we draw a forest off the top. Because if we draw a forest off the top, I think we still have to mulligan that. Hand's great. Hand is great. Let's keep. I'm gonna go ahead and bottom the Timber Watch and see what the opponent does. I'll be right back. Tapped Forgotten Cave on 1. We take those around here. We also take a Mystic on 1. Oops. So then we can go Essence Warden into Vanguard on 2. Well, if the opponent bolts this, we can go Essence Warden into Birchlore Rangers on 2. Searing Blaze. Thermo Alchemist. Alright. Essence Warden. Birchlore Rangers. Tap for greens. Cast Elvish Vanguard. Alright, that was a pretty reasonable turn. Opponent knocks us down to 21. Searing Blazes are Essence Warden. Yep. Another Vanguard. We go Vanguard. Yep. Into Birchlore Rangers, and we don't get to lead the Stampede this turn. Still seems fine. Get in there for 3. And then next turn we get to lead the Stampede. See where that leads us to, so to say. Ha ha ha. Yeah, opponent hits us for 1 before blocks. Oh, yeah, because they can't block it anymore. Curse to the Pierced Heart. Yeah, we take those around here. I think we're out racing a curse currently. We're going to go ahead and always yield to that. So if we draw a land or an Essence Warden, both are good. We draw a Liss. I'm just jamming a Liss. We can lead next turn. Alright, let's get in there with our Vanguards. 2 Vanguards is quite the clock, that's for sure. And then we still have this lead to help us gas back up. Take 7, opponent. So 10 to 17. Take 1. Take 4. Thermo definitely pumps up all their burn spells. But we just have lethal on board. Oh, they'll have to chump block with Thermo. That's fine. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just have lethal if we turn them sideways. And they have to chump block with Thermo. That seems pretty good for us. So we're actually not casting lead. We're just going to turn him sideways. I don't think Vanguard has trample. It does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll be 1 short of lethal. But I don't think there's a combination of cards opponent could have. Cool. Create a 1/1 Elf Warrior, which will put 2 counters on my Vanguards, and then let's go. If the opponent bolts the Vanguard here, we'll probably take a slightly more conservative line and cast this lead. Because even if the last 3 cards in the opponent's hand are bolts, they won't have this Thermal Alchemist next turn. So those 3 bolts won't be lethal. Okay, opponent remembering to ping before they cast their burn spell. Lightning Bolt targeting the smaller Vanguard, sure. Well, now the opponent's even further off of killing us, which is great. Always yes. Okay, so let's tap 2 untapped elves I control to add green. This one and this one. This elf and this elf. Let's go lead the Stampede and see where the Stampede leads us to. Show me double Essence Warden. So the opponent still has to chump block here because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Double 1-drop elf, or 1-drop elf and an Elvish Vanguard. Sweet. Oh wait, we get all these? It's not Collected Company. We get all those. Sweet. Alright. I'm just gonna go to combat here. And attack. Opponent has to chump block. And then next turn we have Vanguard into Findhorn Elves, which should be a pretty unbeatable board state. Yep. Take 1 more. So the opponent has to have triple bolt in hand to kill us, and they have to actually be bolts or lava spikes. And they have to have another land, so I think this is just over. Yeah, because now they don't have a 6 damage spell in their hand. Oh, Fire Blast. Woo, forgot that one was legal. We got there. All right, what was our draw step going to be? Forest. All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. Alex here with Lucksack Games. Remind you to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.